Overlanding solo is an unforgettable experience. Quiet roads stretching into the horizon, wide open skies that make you feel both small and infinite, and the freedom to travel entirely at your own pace. There's something deeply grounding about that solitude. But as powerful as solo travel can be, there's a different kind of experience that comes with sharing the journey. This year, I set out with a personal goal to connect with like-minded adventurers, to turn shared passions into lasting friendships. And what I found out on the trail has been more rewarding than I ever expected. Meeting a fellow traveler out in the wild, sharing stories around a fire, searching maps, and planning the next part of the adventure, it adds a raw sense of camaraderie you don't find just anywhere.
My neck. Your friend, where's your friend? Yeah, go get it from her. Get it from her. Get the stick, Maggie. Get it, Rasta. Get it.
There's something deeply powerful about being in the wilderness with like-minded souls, unwinding from everyday routines, listening and letting the nature do the talking. It's an experience that transcends the miles traveled. Solo travel feeds the soul, yes, but those shared moments, those are the ones that stay with you long after the journey ends. So come along, join us as we build not just a community, but friendships forged out on the trail. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another adventure with Rasta Dog and I as we continue making our way around the Pacific Northwest. Today we are out here in Oregon, and we have met up with Willie from the Lone Overlander, and him and I are going to be out adventuring for the next couple days leading up to the PNW Overland Expo. We don't really have a plan of what trails we want to run. We just kind of have a couple areas that we want to go explore and check out just outside of Sisters and in between Bend, Oregon. So that is what we are going to be doing after we make our way down here into Sisters and get a couple things done, and then we will jump on some trails. But come along with us today. It's going to be a great adventure. Rasta Dog is in the back shivering and trying to warm up, so. Well, we definitely found a change in weather.
It's an adventure.
Well guys, we found a campsite and holy wow, is it absolutely gorgeous. We are both set up right back here and we have this entire view, a lake, small lake, but it looks like it is pretty shallow all the way around, and it has been snowing on and off, coming off the mountains that are up right up here. And absolutely gorgeous out here. We're walking because the lake is steaming right now, and we're walking around to see if it is warm anywhere, because here it is ice cold. But absolutely gorgeous out here. Nobody else around, just us and nature. You can see, I don't know if you can see it, there's tons of little tadpoles like everywhere. Rasta, full of energy, suddenly got zoomies and bolted off before I could catch him. He tore off toward the dead trees by the side of the lake, completely in his element, until he tried to leap through them. Unfortunately, his weak hips didn't cooperate, and he ended up awkwardly catching himself on a branch. For a moment, I panicked, thinking he'd impaled himself on a dead limb. It was a terrifying few seconds. Thankfully, it wasn't as bad as it looked. No puncture wounds, no emergency vet visit needed. Just a scare, some soreness, and a well-earned rest for both him and us. Well, good morning from camp. Yesterday we had called it early pretty quick because it got so windy, so cold, probably the coldest day of camping I have ever had. But we survived. We're not popsicles, and we are going to continue on the adventure. The wind yesterday was coming off of the snow-capped mountains right here, and it was definitely a much different day yesterday than it is today. And now today it's not warm by any means, but it is a gorgeous day, clear-ish blue sky. And Willie is over here making dinner, or making breakfast with a friend of his came up to visit us that lives here locally. So we've been chatting with him, but we're gonna enjoy some breakfast, hang out a little bit, and we will get on the trail and see where we end up today. Well, we departed camp and we came up to another lake that was just up from camp, even closer to the snow-capped mountains. And holy wow, is this gorgeous! Absolutely stunning.
Size ones in here too.
Man, today's a perfect day to go paragliding. That's switching.
24 inch.
Well, we were back on the road this morning, and we made a stop down in Sisters, and we are now on Highway 20. We're going to help a friend of Willie's recover and get back on the road after he had a breakdown. So we are trekking out of Sisters a little ways to go and recover him and help him out so he can get back on the road and come on the adventure with us as well. So we're almost there to pick him up and help him out. So we'll continue on the road here and get there.
Take my ass out.
I'm following Willie around wherever he tells me to go.
You think we're closer to Sweet Home or Sisters at this point?
I think we're closer to Sisters.
Okay.
Yeah. So, thanks for the gas, man.
Absolutely. At least you got pulled off in a place where you can stop safely.
Yeah, absolutely.
You getting it to drain?
Yeah, it's draining now.
Sweet. Who built the van out for you?
Oh man, I bought it like this just from Thor.
Oh.
Yeah, they built it on the Ford Transit.
Yep.
So that's the reason I bought it.
You're saying you've seen the whole United States in like a year.
Yes.
That's freaking awesome.
So when COVID started,
I was sitting home working from home, and I said, man, I could be on the road doing the same work.
Yep.
So I went and bought a van.
Heck yeah.
And took off. And then when I had to go back to South Florida for a trial, I would leave my van at an airport.
Fly home. Heck
and then
yeah.
come back and pick it up 6 weeks later.
And then just park it at the airport parking?
Yeah. It was
That's the way to do it.
It was more cost effective than driving it back anyway.
Oh yeah.
And less headaches, you know? So I leave it at the airport for 6 weeks, pay the $400, $450, $400, you know?
Yep.
And it was worth it because I had to drive out of Florida again.
Yeah.
Because the drive out
You spend more gas driving there, and then driving back where you want to go again.
And the drive out of Florida is kind of brutal because it's long and kind of boring, you know?
I used to live in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, okay. So I live in West Palm.
Well, that wasn't too bad. We were able to meet up with his friend Marco about 30 minutes outside of Sisters, right along Highway 20, and catch up with him and help him out. Just ran out of gas, and between Sweet Home and Sisters, there's no gas stations, so he just misjudged it. But thankfully Willie and I were out here to grab him some gas, and he was able to get a hold of us on satellite message and let us know that he needed some help and we were in the area. So come out and help brother out and get back on the road and continue his adventure and go along an adventure with us for the next couple days here. So we are heading back on the road, back into Sisters now. We have just started the Cascade Highway. We're gonna begin this, run this, and see where we end up for the day. Zero expectations, zero idea what we're doing. We're just adventuring.
They're not by the water, but they're gonna be stuck among the trees. I don't know if you want to check it out just to see it and see what they got. Just in case we need to have a backup plan.
Yeah, I absolutely say we at least stop and check them out.
Yeah, it's a few miles up the road.
Well guys, we found a campsite, and my oh my, is it gonna be a peaceful night. Rasta Dog is laying in the truck observing. We got a camp set up already right here. Just this, like, I don't know, forest prairie behind us. Absolutely gorgeous in here. We met up with Marco earlier. He had set up, got his van parked right over here. And then got Willie is back over here. And we are just gonna enjoy the night, sitting over here having a fire right now and just enjoying this absolutely gorgeous evening. We are right outside of the Cascade Highway, so that is going to be the plan for tomorrow after we wake up bright and early and get on that. And we are going to drive the entire Cascade Highway and stop, check out many places along that. This is my first time on it. Willie has been on it before, and not sure if Marco has been on it yet either, but we are gonna do that, hang out at camp tonight, and we will get going in the morning. But let's hang out together at camp for a little while.
That's why you can read that, because that's just stupid.
Yeah, that's what it said, Israel.
Oh, they say it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I don't realize that now that North North Korea is a nuclear
God, that's hot. Is this a seasonal road, so it closes in the winter?
No, this road is gonna take us to the lake, to a lake, a Stark Lake, and there is a day area at the very end of it that you have to pay to hang out there. But before we get there, we can do camping anywhere. Right now, we haven't found a single place yet, but just a couple hundred yards down the road, you're gonna start seeing places to do camping, and you're gonna see the lake.
Well, we just stopped at a lake with views of mountains, snowy mountains. And check out this absolutely gorgeous lake. This is a fee area, so there is a $5 fee you have to pay up at the front. Dogs are allowed in here also, as long as they're on a leash. But holy wow, is this absolutely gorgeous.
That's what we would always do.
Yeah.
See how high up the bank we could get.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Post, I'm about to. The picture I'm gonna post. The little hint that I give to the app. So that's the things that they appreciate.
Tucked away along Oregon's stunning Cascade Lakes scenic byway, Sparks Lake is a high alpine treasure just 26 miles west of Bend. Surrounded by dramatic volcanic peaks like South Sister, Broken Top, and Mount Bachelor, this 779-acre lake was born from ancient lava flows that reshaped the Deschutes River's path. Its shallow waters, just 7 feet deep at most, mirror the surrounding mountains with plenty of opportunities for kayaking, canoeing, and fly fishing. Sparks Lake is truly an outdoor playground nestled at 5,400 feet above sea level, making it a dream for outdoor enthusiasts and photographers, especially at sunrise and sunset. gorgeous in here. These trees are amazing.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful place. I hope the view at the top is equals the way up.
That is absolutely incredible. Holy wow.
I'm just not confident that we're gonna find a place to actually camp.
Well, unfortunately, we cannot drive any farther up to the lookout. You have to park down there and not block the gate and then walk the rest of the way up. We're hoping it was going to be a fire tower and you could camp up here, but it does not appear to be that way. But we're strolling ourselves up here to at least check it out and see if there's any kind of view. If there is, oh my goodness.
Open. I got some wire cutters.
Come on. Well, unfortunately, there is not much of any view up here. You can just kind of barely see off the trees right through here, the Cascade Mountain range and everything, but that is definitely kind of a bummer. But the trail getting up here was sure beautiful. Like basically a cell tower of some kind now, even though we don't have hardly any cell service up here, so it must not be doing that good of a job. We're gonna enjoy this. It was a good opportunity for the dogs to get out and run and play a little bit, and we will get heading back down the mountain and see what else we can find. But it was worth coming up here. Well guys, we found a campsite and it is a good one, a really good one. Check out this view we have here. Willie is set up camp right here. I'm set up camp right here. And then Marcos is just in front of me. We're right off the road. But check out this view that we got all the way around here of the absolutely gorgeous snow-capped mountains all over the place. We can't see the big ones that are along the highway because those are over the hill, and just up this road is where we were. But going down in the valley, these bushes that have these little white flowers and stuff on them right now, just absolutely gorgeous spot. Hoping that there's gonna be a sunset tonight, but we'll see. Willie is making dinner for us, cooking tonight, and we are gonna sit out and have a fire tonight and enjoy an awesome evening out here in beautiful Oregon.
You have a chair, right?
Yeah. A love seat.
You like the medium rare too, right?
Yeah.
My medium rare might be too rare for you guys.
Yeah.
I've always struggled with communication and building friendships. For years, I thought that I was destined to walk alone, or that something was wrong with me. But over time, I've learned that friendship isn't about being the loudest in the room or having the perfect words. It's about finding people who see your heart and accept you as you are. To anyone who feels like they're on the outside looking in, please don't lose hope. The right friendships often come when we least expect them. Sometimes it takes patience, courage, and even a little discomfort to step into new spaces, but every small effort matters. The people who are meant to be in your life will meet you where you are. They'll value your presence, not just your voice. Friendship is not a race, and it's not about quantity. Even one true connection can change your whole journey. So keep showing kindness, keep being open, and most importantly, believe that you are worthy of friendship that bring light, love, and laughter into your life, because you are. We have departed from camp this morning, and we came down and met up with a friend of Willie's that he knows off of Instagram. His name is Brian, and he is leading us up to another overlook not too far from where we camped last night. So that is where we're heading now. But man, the weather we've had the past couple days and now today, completely different. This is like, now it's 70 degrees, and the past couple days 50 is the highest we've had. So this 70-degree weather day, as you can see, I'm in a t-shirt, is very welcome. But we're gonna continue heading up this trail. I've got Brian and his Gladiator in front of me, and Willie is behind me, and we are just gonna cruise up here and check this overlook out. Well, we made it up to one of the outlooks, and I believe this is La Pine out this way. Can't see any of the snow-capped mountains on here until we get to the next spot. Dang, that's gorgeous. Check it out. Oh, as I mentioned, we met up with Willie's friend. He is in the white Gladiator here from Wonderland Experience, and so he has a canopy camper on the top of his, also full access and tailgate delete as well. And we got my Gladiator, Willie's Gladiator, and we're his friend Marco from Florida. He's still rolling around with us in his van that he's been traveling the country on. But man, what an awesome day. Completely different day than yesterday. The past couple days at that. After meeting up with Brian, we kept the adventure going into the evening. He knew the area well and led us to an incredible campsite tucked away in the trees. On the way, we ran into a few more friends who happened to be nearby, and they joined in for the rest of the night. We ended up around a crackling fire, swapping stories, cooking a bit of food, and just enjoyed being out together in nature. It was one of those nights that reminds you how lucky you are to have good people around. Here's to good friends, good places, and moments that never really fade.